כי השמר השבת אל ישמרני, כי השמר השבת אל ישמרנו, אותי לעולמי בינו וביני, אותי לעולמי בינו וביני, כי השמר השבת אל ישמרני, כי השמר השבת אל ישמרני, אותי לעולמי בינו וביני, אותי לעולמי בינו וביני.
Shabbat Shalom. It is so good to be with you on what is, at least for now, a sunny Pittsburgh evening. Welcome to everyone who is joining us in this sacred virtual community as we sing our way into Shabbat.
Lechu lechu n'ranena n'ranena l'Adonai navia navia l'tzoi sheinu. Lechu lechu n'ranena n'ranena l'Adonai navia navia l'tzoi sheinu. Nekadmafana b'toda b'zrot narielo, nekadmafana b'toda b'zrot narielo, nekadmafana b'toda b'zrot narielo, nekadmafana b'toda b'zrot narielo. Lechu lechu n'ranena n'ranena l'Adonai navia navia l'tzoi sheinu. Lechu lechu n'ranena n'ranena l'Adonai navia navia l'tzoi sheinu.
Shabbat Shalom and welcome to all who are joining us, all who are using that comment box to wish us, to wish everyone in the community a Shabbat Shalom. We're so excited to be together this evening. And you know, we're doing a little bit better tonight. Remember to light the candles. Check that out as we begin on page 2, adding a little extra light, adding a little extra warmth as we welcome Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. If you have one of our blue Mishkan Tefillah prayer books, or if you're following along in the flipbook version, we invite you now to turn to page 20, where you'll find words of Lecha Dodi welcoming the Sabbath.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor t'viti borechad hishmianu el hamyuchad
this Shabbat, I've been thinking an awful lot about righteousness, what it means to be a good person, what it means to be a force for good in this world. You'll hear much more about that later, but right now, I invite you to join us on page 22, what may be a new melody, asking for God's recognition and continued strength as the righteous flourish like palm trees, like cedars in Lebanon.
Tzadik katamar yifrach ke'erez bavanon yizkeh shetudim beveit Adonai bechatrot Eloheinu yafrichu hod yenun b'tzeva d'shenim v'rananim hiyu shetnehagid ki Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo.
Shabbat Shalom, Ava and Peter and Shelley and Bob and Sandy and Lee and Nancy and all who are joining us this evening. We continue our words of welcome on page 24, welcoming God's ministering angels with words of Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hashem, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And on page 26, transitioning to the formal part of our service, Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah B'alma divrach hirutev yamlik malchuteh B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael Bagala uv'izman kariv v'meru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach Le'alam lo me'omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei Kedusha B'richu le'ela mincho birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma v'meru Amen. Our Baruch Hu praise asks us to rise in spirit or in our places as we join together.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach, le'olam va'ed.
And on page 31, praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. When I'm getting ready for Shabbat services, there are certain melodies that stick in my head, certain songs that I simply cannot get enough of, that put me in the mood for Shabbat. We've been in this virtual community for a little while now, and you've heard many of the melodies that resonate deeply for Emily and I. I'm curious, what melodies, what songs, what prayers, what readings make Shabbat Shabbat for you? What are those things you find so meaningful that your heart is filled and you just can't do without in a service? Use the comment box, share with us some of those prayers that are important to you. We'd love to hear them. One of those prayers that I can't get out of my mind, the Platt family version of Ahavat Olam. Take a listen.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, v'shoveinu v'kumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nizmar v'divrei toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. When we lie down, when we rise up, this joy will last forever. When we lie down, when we rise up, this joy will last forever, forever. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta.
It's a stunningly beautiful rendition and makes Shabbat quite an experience, quite a time of uplift for me. We're curious, what are those prayers, what are those songs that make for an uplifting day, an uplifting evening for you? Use the comment box and share with us as we join together now, page 34, the watchword of our faith, Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shitecha v'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha uv'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uv'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'yisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'elechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. As we continue on page 40, another song that brings us joy. Though I don't think either of us are Fish fans. Is that right? I went to Fish concerts. I'm a fan of the pre-recorded stuff.
Fantastic.
I count myself as a Fish fan.
And I am a fan of the pre-recorded videos where we hear the voices of our congregants singing Fish songs mixed in with our liturgy.
I've been waiting in the velvet sea. 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 I've been waiting in the Mi chamocha b'herim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele.
I've been waiting in the velvet sea, ho ho. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, ho ho. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, ho ho. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, oh. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, oh. I've been waiting in the velvet sea, oh. I've been waiting in the
Asking for God's shelter of protection over us and all we love, we join together on page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right. Amen. Amen. Amen, 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 amen.
Some wonderful suggestions, some wonderful prayers that are close to your heart Robin, you recommend Shir Malot into Shabbat Shalom. I think we can pull that off, but only if you are willing to join with us. Perhaps we should make that one of our next. I'm so excited about that possibility. I encourage you all to continue sharing those prayers that make Shabbat your day of rest, your day of rejuvenation, as we continue by recognizing Shabbat as God's day, a reminder to all of us of the covenant between God and the Jewish people, words of Vishamru found on page 44.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם בריתם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם בריתם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ונפש, שבת ונפש, שבת ונפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
Page 46, the beginning of our Amidah. If it is your custom, if it is easy for you to do where you're at, if it's comfortable, you may rise, or we rise in spirit as we join together in prayer.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevii Geula Livnei Bneihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah Rav Le'Oshia, Morid Hatah, Mechakel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Bal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Kadoshim b'chol yom yalelucha salah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
I appreciate everyone who is chiming into the comment box with those prayers that are special and important to you. And it's always exciting when you can make your mom happy in front of a large group of people. We continue on page 60 with words of Shalom Rav, our evening prayer of peace.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim le'olam. Ki השלום, כי אתה מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Adding to our prayer of shalom, of peace, of shalem, wholeness, we pray a mishaberach lecholim, a prayer for those who are ill and in need of that sense of peace, that sense of wholeness, that healing that is brought by human touch and by God's presence when we so wish we could be beside those who are ailing. I invite you to share aloud, if you are willing, in the comment box if you wish, or in your own heart, the name of those you are thinking of for this prayer, that we might concert our efforts, our individual efforts, and the efforts of our community to ensure that we can live out the Talmudic dictum that one who visits, one who bikor cholim, who prays, who visits, who calls, takes away 1/60th of the pain. May it be so for those who are suffering this evening as we continue with our Mishaberach prayer.
Mishaberach Avotenu, Makor HaBracha, Le'imotenu.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us,
help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Mishaberach Imotenu, Makor HaBracha, La'avotenu.
Bless those in the need of healing with refuah sha'ah,
the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Rofeh HaCholim. Blessed are you, God, who brings a measure of comfort to all who are ill, to all who have shared in the comment box. We see you. We add our prayers to yours for a speedy healing. This week's Torah portion, Korach, contains a family spat so stereotypical in style as to be almost humorous if the subject matter weren't so serious. Moses' first cousin, Korach, challenges his leadership. He says, "We are all holy, yet you raise yourself above us all. You have gone too far," we read in the book of Numbers. Moses chirps back, "You have gone too far, sons of Levi." Given the potential ramifications of this tit for tat, control over who, if anyone, would lead the Israelites to the promised land, they turn to God for resolution. Ve'im briah yivra Adonai. If God creates something entirely new, something unheard of, Moses announces. Then Korach and his followers and the rest of the Israelites will know God's response. I suspect this resolution, something so phenomenal that it's never been seen before, was intended to remove any doubt. If Moses had said, for instance, whoever is in the wrong shall cough first, people might assume that Korach or Moses simply breathed in the Saharan air layer dust cloud and that they had not, in fact, been in the wrong. Creating something new resolved any shadow of doubt for Korach, but it left us as contemporary readers with an interesting conundrum. In a world so broken at so many points in its history, why did God not continue to create that which was new to come to our aid? The sages of Pirkei Avot were troubled by the same idea as early as the year 200. They write, 10 things were created on the eve of the Sabbath at twilight, and they are the mouth of the earth, the mouth of the well, the mouth of the donkey, the rainbow, the manna, Moses' staff, the shamir, a special kind of worm, the letters, the writing, the tablets, and some say also destructive spirits, Moses' grave and the ram of Abraham, and some say tongs were also made with tongs. It's a great list. I love the logic that suggests that God made the first set of tongs because otherwise how could you reach into the fire to receive the set of tongs you are trying to make in the fire? For those wondering what on earth the connection is to this week's Torah portion, the mouth of the earth is a reference to the new thing created to solve Moses and Korach's dispute. But what I want to call your attention to this evening is the timing. 10 things were created on the eve of Sabbath at twilight, just before the 6th day of creation ended and the 7th day, the day of rest, began, right as the clock was running out, right as the sun was setting. The early rabbis imagined God created these miraculous things that would later be necessary. Once Shabbat happened, reality would be fixed and unchanging. So twilight was the last chance to create everything that was needed. It's actually a profound religious statement. There was the time of creation, solely in God's providence, and then there was the days after creation, solely in ours. In this understanding, God's greatness is not revealed in ongoing miracles, but in the ongoing constancy of reality, however broken it may sometimes seem. As Dr. Aaron Kohler writes, this is some combination of comforting and terrifying and empowering for us as human beings. Comforting, perhaps, because it leaves us with the idea that we already have access to everything we are going to need. Terrifying, though, because we cannot expect any intervention. Empowering, because that first set of tongs is already in our hands. It's up to us as human beings to use the tools at our disposal to bring about the changes and to make the better world in which we want to live. This world isn't going to fix itself. A quick scan of the day's headlines reminds us of that. And it's up to you. This week's Torah portion reminds us that it is up to all of us. We turn back now in our Sidurim, page 282 at the bottom of the page as we join in Aleinu l'Shabech.
Aleinu l'Shabech l'Adon HaKol, לתת גלילה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו פגעי הרצון, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'emar, V'haya Adonai, L'melech al kol ha'aretz. Bayom hahu, Yiyeh Adonai echad, U'shemo echad.
Our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth and whose physical presence is no longer with us, though their memories linger, loom large, and are always a part of us. We mourn the passing of Susan Kantrowitz, who was laid to rest in recent days, and observe the period of Shloshim for Marty Sloan. This evening we mark the yahrzeit, the commemoration of the passing of Bernard A. Barish, Jonathan Mule, Abe J. Bremen, Sanford Neiman, Mary Alpern Bremen, Sarah Perlman, William Brown, Blanche Pitikoff, Stanley Bushkoff, Joel Nathaniel Platt, Banish Siepley, Sarah Radman, Elmer H. Edgar, Theodore Ringler, Mark Edward Fabricant, Robert Rothschild, Claire Weinstein Gerhardt, Erwin Rubenstein, Sarah Glick, Irving A. Schiffman, Laurie Weisberg Goldberg, Hannah Silberman, Bernard Greenberg, Lois Simons, Raymond Gubernick, Francis Sogoloff, Samuel Camisar, Mary Sonberg, Rosalind Kaplan, Herman Stern, Jack Klein, Evelyn Goldston Tischerman, Myron Maxwell, Fanny Weiner, and Charles Miller. Wasn't presented. So, Zichronam Livracha, may their memories continue to be for us an everlasting blessing, a reminder of those memories that continue to live on as we strive for that sense of righteousness in the world and in our lives. Words of Kaddish Yatom, our mourner's Kaddish, can be found on page 292. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Be'amad yivrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'vyomechon, V'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'gala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal, shemei d'kudashah b'richu, le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May God, who makes peace in the highest of heavens, make peace for us and for all who mourn. And together we say, Amen. Tim Brogdon, we turn it to you for our closing song this evening.
Shabbat Shalom, Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom, Hine Matov Manahim, Shevet Nachim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Manahim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Hine Matov Manahim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. שבט אחי גם יחד מה יפה היום שבת שלום מה יפה היום שבת שלום יא la 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 יא la 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 יא la 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 יא la 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 יא la 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 יא la 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 יא la la la
A big thank you to everyone who participated in our service tonight, Janet and Tim, Jacob, Bernstein, everyone who joined us in prayer tonight. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.